All right, so let's also talk about mindless behavior for a minute because honestly, we all do it. We'll read a post, we'll see a video, or hear a podcast that speaks directly to where we are. This is exactly what we needed to hear. It hits us to our core, and for a moment, we feel a spark of insight. We might even like, share, or comment, nodding in agreement, thinking, this is it. This is the change I've been waiting for. And yet, hours later, we're back to scrolling, doing the same old thing, same patterns, same habits, same mindless behavior. It's like we're stuck on autopilot, just going through the motions without truly engaging in the process of change. Now, why is that? I am so glad you asked. It's because we're creatures of habit, programmed to respond to life in ways that may feel comfortable, but often aren't serving us. Even when the truth is literally right in front of us, even when the info is undeniable, our conditioned responses pull us back into the same cycles. And that's the power of mindless thinking and doing. We often don't stop to question why we're doing what we are doing until we find ourselves asking, why did I do that? Sound familiar? Have you ever done something you're like, what? Why did I even do that? It's mindlessness. It's it's just about what we do. It's about how we think. It's easy to get caught up in the noise of the internet where there's a flood of information and much of it is like misleading, shallow, or just plain trash. But when we come across those moments of clarity, those insights that truly resonate, we have to start practicing being more present with them. The shift comes from not consuming more information, but consciously deciding to change the way we process and act, if that makes any sense to you at all. So, how do we break out of this cycle and become more mindful? I'm so glad you asked. First, you want to pause before reacting. When you feel the urge to do something automatic, just pause for just a second, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, why am I doing this? What's the deeper need or feeling driving this action? That small moment of pause can disrupt the autopilot response and allow space for you to respond more intentionally. Two, you can set intentions. Start your day with an intention, not a to do list, but an intention for how you want to show up, whether it's practicing patience, being more present, or being kinder to yourself. Setting an intention helps you guide your actions towards something more mindful. Three, question your habits. Take time to reflect on your behaviors. Are they serving you or are they just comforting you in this moment? Ask yourself, is this behavior in line with my values or goals? Sometimes it's just recognizing mindless habits is the first step in breaking them. Four, you can engage in the moment, whether you're scrolling through your feed, having a conversation, or just doing the dishes. Be fully present. You could be eating your food, okay? But avoid multitasking and zoning out. Really be in the moment and pay attention to the feelings, thoughts, and the sensations that rise. Mindfulness is about learning to appreciate the small things, everyday moments that can sometimes go unnoticed, like noticing the color of a flower. Five, you want to limit information overload because it's so easy to get lost in endless streams of content online. Instead, choose the source of information that truly resonates with your goals. Create space for your mind to process and apply the valuable insight instead of constantly searching for the next thing. Also, you can, which is number six, accountability. Share your mindfulness goals with someone you trust. Sometimes just having someone check in with you or reflect back to your intentions can help you stay on track. Mindful living isn't about perfection, but about progress. It's about breaking free from the patterns that no longer serve us and consciously choosing actions and thoughts that align with the life that we want to create. So when you start choosing to be more present and intentional, you'll notice a shift, not just in your actions, but in how you feel, how you think, and how you move throughout the world. And that, my dear, is how real change happens.